Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is power and professionalism. At Power365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Good afternoon. This is Power365 Online Radio, coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. And this is our local news at 2 p.m. My name is Olamide Adeniji. Now, the headlines, the major highlights. Flood sacks Lagos schools, homes. Nigerians bought 16 trillion fuel to 16 trillion naira fuel generators in 2023. Federal government directs MDAs to patronize made in Nigeria goods. WHO releases first ever guideline for quitting tobacco. Now the news in full. In 2023 alone, Nigerians spent a total of 16.5 trillion naira to buy diesel, petrol, and generators to get electricity, the federal government announced on Tuesday. It also announced that the formal power sector, including electricity generation, transmission, and distribution companies, made a total revenue of 1 trillion naira last year, amidst the over 16 trillion naira spent by power consumers in the informal sector. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, who announced this at the ongoing 2024 Nigeria Oil and Gas Conference in Abuja, however, noted that electricity consumers on Band A category now get up to 24 hours power supply. You're still on to Power365 Online Radio, where we serve you with fresh news and entertaining gists. Okay, in 2023 alone, Nigerians spent a total of 16 trillion to buy diesel, power, petrol, and generators to get electricity, the federal government has
Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power365.
Schools in White Sand Estate, Isheri, Oshun, in the Alimosho local government area of Lagos State, have closed their doors, advising students to stay at home as heavy rains and subsequent flooding have disrupted activities. Testimony of God's miraculous provision. In a related case, two dismissed soldiers, Hakim Suleiman and Abdullah Muhammad, along with two civilian accomplices, were paraded among other suspects for their involvement in a robbery gang. The gang allegedly carried out operations wearing military headgear. Meanwhile, the federal government has called for the prioritization of local content and promotion of made in Nigeria products, citing that Executive Order 003, which makes the patronage of locally manufactured products mandatory, is still in effect. Vice President Kasim Shettima said this, adding that the federal government has partnered Manufacturers Association of Nigeria to devise an actionable roadmap behavioral support delivered by healthcare providers, digital cessation interventions, and pharmacological treatments in its first guideline on tobacco cessation. The guideline, released on Wednesday, focuses on helping the more than 750 million tobacco users who want to quit all forms of tobacco. The recommendations are relevant for all adults seeking to quit various tobacco products, including cigarettes, water pipes, smokeless tobacco products, cigars, roll your own tobacco, and heated tobacco products. The Christian Association of Nigeria has expressed deep concern over the recent suicide attacks in Gwoza, Borno State. The attacks, which took place on Saturday, resulted in a hospital and a funeral in Gwoza, a border town near Cameroon. The President, Khan Daniel Oko, in a statement personally signed on Wednesday, said the suicide bombings was a grave threat to the lives and livelihoods of Nigerians, highlighting the urgent need for collective action to combat terrorism. This ends our local news at 2 p.m. Join us at 4 p.m. when we bring you more news. But before we go, these are the headlines again. Federal government directs NDAs to patronize made in Nigeria goods. Nigerians bought 16 trillion naira fuel generators in 2023. Flood sacks Lagos schools, homes. Police arrest Lagos driver who stole employer's car, gave testimony in church. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget you may join us on all our social media platforms. We also stream live on our website www.power365fm.com. To have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Entertained and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Power 365 FM.